This is the plane I made from the Cessna, and I just want to show YouTube how not to make a wing. There's two things you can do to make a good wing that won't cause something like this to happen. The reason this happened is because of a major design fault. Now there's two things you can do. You can rubber band the wing on, rubber band it on, don't glue it on, and that dampens the wing when it hits an object, when the plane hits an object. Now there's two main scenarios what can happen, I think, in a prang. The first one is if the fuselage hits the ground first, it causes the wing to try to move forward, hence the rubber band. But also it causes tension at the back of the wing. Hits here in the nose and to the ground and causes tension at the back. But there's also another scenario where the wing, instead of the nose hitting the ground, the wing might hit an object or something like that, or even the ground on one side. And that causes the opposite, it causes tension along here instead. And I didn't accommodate for that because it doesn't happen as often, I suppose. But in this case, when it hits the nose first, it happens a lot of times, and it did happen a lot of times, like hundreds of times nearly, and not a single breakage, because I got the tension sorted out at the rear of the wing, because the string goes right through, it continues right through, or it runs right through, you see, and this, the string doesn't. Now at the front and rear there is a bit of cane there, and the cane is to accommodate the rubber band so it won't sink into the foam. And you got cane at the front too. And then we have string. You see string going right along the whole wing. Right along the whole wing there's string. But where the cane and the string meets, there's a gap. You can see the gap there, see? Just see it? There's a gap. And that's the major design fault. Because of the tension, if you pull on that both sides, it'll break straight away, because that's a weak point. You see, and that's where the gap is. The weak point. It broke on the weak point because the wing hit a hard object gliding downwind. So it's going fairly fast and hit a hard object like that, you see, and it broke. So that's how not to make a wing. How to make a wing is to have the string running right through, or to have the string continuing right through. Whatever you want to call it. So I'm going to have another bit of string. I'll stick another bit of string in there with glue, lots of glue. Make it overlap a fair bit each side. End of problem, hopefully. I suppose if you're going to really prang it really good and proper, really fast, nothing's going to save it. But for most prangs, it'll be pretty good. As I said, this has worked, and it's hit the ground nose first a lot of times. And so I'll stick this string on, and hopefully it'll be a lot better, a lot less likely to cause that. And so that's what you do when you make a good wing. You make sure you have something to accommodate the tension at the rear of the wing and at the front of the wing, in case you prang nose first, or if you prang wing first, sort of thing, you know. Anyway, that's it, and see you in the next video.